for both of you guys, what changed in the second half?
I think it was our pace. I think it had a lot to do with our pace. We probably had a lot more transition buckets. We keyed in on what we were doing the past 2 days in practice. A lot of guys had great shots. Seth had a great shot in the left corner that I gave to him, but he gave it up for a better shot. You know, we kind of stuck with that mode the whole second half. And when you play like that, you get rewarded.
No, yeah, definitely to pick up on what Sam said. I just feel like we were just more in control. We turned the ball over less, and we just took care of the ball more. And I just feel like we was way more aggressive defensively. Like we was in the gaps more. Like we didn't get on no straight line drives to the rim. And once you play better defense, I feel like you play better offense as well. So we just took control of the game like that.
This one's for both of you guys. Jalen Pickett hit 500 career assists tonight. What type of teammate is Jalen on the court?
He got 500.
Wait, he said 500 assists?
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. But no, I mean that explains for itself though. Like he always, trying to find open people, just get his teammates open, make his teammates better, stuff like that. And that's just character and being a leader.
Yeah, he's a very unselfish player. You get out there, if he has it going, he probably start getting more aggressive on the shots, but always try to find a window. And if he sees it, he's gonna give it up. So it's great playing with guys like him.
Seth, you mentioned the turnovers. It's been a real issue in certain games this year. What is leading to those, and then how were you able to get past it in the second half? Was it their pressure that was doing it? Was it you guys being a little bit sloppy? And then again, how did you address it in the second half?
No, yeah, I just feel like we was just being sloppy. I just feel like nobody really turns us over. I feel like we turn ourselves over. It's just on first turnovers we have. We just got to be strong with the ball, just loose passes and stuff like that. People jumping in gaps, and we just passing it right to the other team. And we just got to take care of the ball, be stronger with it, just be better decision makers and stuff like that. And we did that in the second half, and it showed.
Hey guys, can you talk a little bit more about your defense this game?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to remember the defense, but I know we played good defense. I know in the second half, I felt myself jumping to the ball a lot more aggressive, because the whole game plan was to pack the paint, help your teammate, because we know a lot of them guys were good drivers and they were going to try to get to the rim and finish. So second half, we just all put a foot in the paint and we played the gaps.
Not yet. Pick up on what he said. Yeah, we just in the first half, we learned from mistakes. People was getting straight line draws. They was coming off the ball screens easy, and I feel like we were just being more aggressive. And when you have the ball and you see five guys towards you, all looking at you, make you want to pass the ball, you don't even want to score the ball, and it's intimidating. So, we was in the gaps heavy and stuff like that. So, we just made each other better defensively in the show.
Seth, what happened on that play there at the beginning of the second half? It looked like you might have took a knock in the face.
Yeah. No, I was just going for the loose ball, do it for it. Other kid just fell on top of me, and my head hit the ground, and my mouth and stuff started bleeding real bad, and she got a cut on my lip. It's cool though.
You guys faced a pretty aggressive zone defense tonight. You haven't seen a ton of zone this year. Slower start on offense, opened up in the second half. What changed in the half-court offense? I know you said you got going in transition, but what changed in the half-court in the second half?
In the second half, the whole first half, they were in the 2-3, so it's kind of bothering us. We ain't really play no team like that. So the second half, when it's the second half, us having an older team, it's easier to make reads because they've been doing it for 20 minutes already. So I think what it was the second half we came out, we was breaking it pretty easy, and they got out of it very quickly, and I think the reason was for that because Coach Hughes drew up a good game plan in the locker room to attack that, and that's what we did the beginning of the second half. And then they went to man, and then it was just time to apply the principles we was learning in the 2 days prior to the game, and we did it, executed well, found the teammates, and we made the right plays.
We got time for two more.
It's for either one of you. What kind of impact does Jelani have off the bench? He seems to bring a lot of energy, and defensively, he seemed to be pretty active tonight.
No, yeah, Jelani is definitely an active player, especially defensively and rebounding. If one of the guards get blown by, he just really make the guard shoot a very contested jump shot. And it's always difficult trying to show somebody like him with long arms and is super athletic. And, he just always make it harder for the other team to shoot the ball. And he always rebounded, too, at a high level. And yeah, he just bring a lot of energy. He cover a lot of space defensively, and it's just great having a player like him.
Hey guys, we talked to you guys earlier this week. There was a lot of respect for Wagner. Coach, I think, even specifically said you guys probably wouldn't win by 20, but you did win by 20. What does that say about your performance tonight?
We executed very well. We played tougher than we might have shown on film. The whole coaching staff was preaching to us how tough those guys were on Wagner, and they were, And I think we put our foot down this game. A lot of people could say in the past we had to be more tougher, but this game we put our foot down, and Coach Hughes always says a tougher team sets the rules, and that's what we did. We took away their aggression, and once they seen that, we felt like they kind of took their foot off, and we just kept accelerating, and I think that's what happened.